Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I just landed in Bangkok this morning and tonight I'm dining at a beautiful rooftop restaurant. Check out this stunning view from the 65th floor. It's absolutely mesmerizing and breathtaking. For tonight's dinner, I created a gorgeous smoky eye with hues of grey paired with a sequin dress. Stay tuned and keep watching the entire video for all the details. So for now, I've created a soft smoky effect on one eye and I'm just going to start on the other eye and finish up both the eyes together. As usual, I'll start with the transition shade using my blending brush. This time I'm using brown tones which will really complement the gray eye smoky makeup look. Just going back and forth on my eyelid and just creating that softer transition effect. Most of you by now just know that I'm a big fan of browns because I feel a smoky look, something like gray, which is actually a very vibrant and a harsh color, we have to go slightly soft and lighter with the transition shade. I just personally feel that brown will actually complement really well the gray. Now I'm just taking my glitter which is in gray color and I'm just taking a flat brush which is basically an eyeshadow brush. I'm just taking a very little quantity because less is more, and I'm just going to apply this on the center of my eyelids. Just going to make sure that it gives a nice sparkly effect. With liquid glitter eyeshadow, you got to be really careful. Don't take a lot of product because that'll end up looking very patchy and then it becomes very difficult to tackle. So just take less. You can always build up, but remember to take less quantity because less is more. And now I'm just going to blend the edges and make sure it looks more smoother and softer. Also drag it down a little below just to create that softer smoky effect. Just going to repeat the same on the other eye. And with the help of a flat brush, I'm just applying this glitter on the center of my eyelids and just going around my eyelids and just softening the edges with my blending brush. And if there's anything excess, I'm just trying to like push it in and just make sure that the smoky eye makeup looks much more defined and precise. Now with my all-time favorite primer from Forever 52, I'm just going to take a little bit of product and just apply it around my chin area, around my cheeks, and make sure that my skin is ready for makeup. Now I'm just going to use my favorite stick color corrector from Bobbi Brown. This is something which is very creamy and blends effortlessly. So I'm just applying on the inner corner and then later slightly on the outer corner as well. I'm just going to connect these two and I'm just going to blend this out. And now I'm just applying a tad bit around my lips as well. The main idea is to actually conceal and correct the skin and make sure that the skin is ready for foundation. And now with the help of this round soft brush, I'm just going to press the product into my skin and to make sure that my skin looks actually natural and not caked up and heavy. While correcting, you just have to make sure that you kind of correct the imperfection around your face. We all have some sort of dark circles and a little bit of pigmentation around. The main idea is to just correct it and make sure it looks like a smooth canvas. So with this softer brush, I'm just going back and forth and just making sure that the product sits in really well into my skin. And I'm just going to repeat on the other side as well. Always remember that less is more. You don't have to apply a lot of product because that will actually look very artificial and you don't have to build it up with a lot of product. Just apply an appropriate quantity and make sure that you blend in really well. Just be very gentle while blending. Now I'm using my all-time favorite foundation by Huda in the shade Chai, and I'm just going to mix a tad bit of concealer by Bobbi Brown in the shade Warm Honey. But before that, I'm just going to spray my round brush with Smashbox setting spray just to make sure that the foundation sits in really well. Now with the help of a flat brush, I'm just applying a little bit of foundation around my face and I'm just going to blend this out evenly with a round brush. I like how the way the foundation is just sitting directly on my skin because I've sprayed the setting spray on my brush, so that way the product looks really smooth on my skin. And I'm just going to repeat the same on the other side as well. The blend of concealer with my foundation has gone really well with my skin considering my skin is a pink undertone. So right now I'm just repeating on the other side, and as usual I'm just going to blend this out. Using my all-time favorite pressed powder by Sephora in the shade Camel, I'm just taking my round brush and I'm just going to make sure that I press the powder into the skin just to make sure that the base sits in really well. Now I'm just taking my brown kajal, which is from Nykaa, and I'm just going to apply it on the waterline and also create a soft smoky effect below the lash line. Lately, I've become a fan of brown kajals because I just feel that they give a beautiful definition and depth to the entire eye makeup. Now with the help of a smaller blending brush, I'm just going to dab the brush into a lighter shade and I'm just going to create a soft smoky effect below my lash line. I'm just dragging the product and I'm just going to create a smoky effect towards the outer corner of my eye. And if there is any excess, I'm just actually flicking it inside just to create that depth and definition around the outer corner of my eye. Now I'm just repeating the same process on the other eye. I personally like how the entire eye makeup looks like right now. I think the colors have blended in really well, especially the gray glitter has blended in really well with the hues of browns used for transition shade. You guys can also use pinks as well, but I'm a fan of browns and I'm just going to stick to that. Now with the help of my lash color, I'm just going to curl my lashes before I go ahead and apply the mascara. Coming to the favorite step, I'm just going to line my eyes with the help of a pot eyeliner using the eyeliner brush. I'm very comfortable with this step and I'm just going to remove the excess just to make sure there's not too much of product. I'm not creating a very defined eyeliner. I'm just filling it near the lash line because I feel a defined eyeliner is currently not in trend. So can you see guys the difference between this eye and that eye? I'm just going to make sure that it looks filled. Sometimes while doing liner near a lash line, your eyes may start to tear up, but always take a deep breath and make sure you're good to go. I'm just repeating the same on the other eye. I'm just filling in near the lash line, and like I said, I'm not doing a defined eyeliner because that is something currently I'm not a big fan of. I'm just going to make sure that it looks sophisticated and it looks very subtle. Now I'm just going to tightline my eyes with the kajal from K Beauty. This step can be slightly tricky, but just be very careful while doing this step. This simple step of tightlining the eyes can actually enhance your entire eye makeup look, and it also makes your eye look slightly bigger. So more than applying a defined eyeliner, I always prefer to like fill in the lash line and actually tightline my eyes. Now using my mascara, I'm just going to curl my lashes and make sure they look nice and volumized. Moving forward, I'm just going ahead with my blush from K Beauty in a lovely peach color. Most of you know this is my favorite color because this sits in really well into my skin. And now taking a round brush and I'm just going to go ahead with a similar color in the powder form by Nykaa palette and make sure this blends in really well into my skin. Now taking my highlighter palette from Nykaa, I'm just going ahead with a lovely copper color because this looks really natural on my skin. And I'm just going to make sure that this is blended really well with the blush as well and also creates a nice glow on my skin. For the lip shade, I'm just mixing the two because I'm wearing a dress which is like a gray color and has like black sequins, so I don't want to do heavy lips considering I've done slightly heavy eyes. So I'm just gonna keep it not extremely nude but not very bright also, just in between, so it's like a combination of pink nude and a brown, I would say peach nude, yeah. So first I'm just going to layer my lips with the pink nude because I want the peach nude to be visible more than the pink nude. I'm more inclined towards the peach tones than the pink tones. So this is how the pink nude looks like. Okay, I feel it's just too pink. Let's just tone it down with a peach nude. I'm just layering my lips right now with this peach nude. Yeah, I like it. So I like this peach nude color for today's makeup look because today's look has a little bit of hues of grays, and I've done like a very soft smoky effect towards the outer corner of my eye. So pink was not blending in really well, but I really like the peach nude color. And also, if you ask me, it's my personal preference that I'm always inclined towards the brown or peach nude. So yeah guys, I'm just gonna style my hair, and here Dyson doesn't work. Oh my god, though, because of the voltage is totally different, the plug points are totally different. Dyson doesn't work, and I was very disheartened. I was like, oh my god, I've got my Dyson and I don't know what to do. But thank god, I actually carried my ironing machine and my tongue machine as well, and the room already has like a hair dryer, so I kind of like dried my hair with their hair dryer, and I have the ironing machine and tongue machine which works within their plug points. So I think I'm just going to apply a lot of heat protection and just style my hair with ironing machine and my tongue machine. But Dyson doesn't work, sadly. This is a problem with Dyson, you know, in every country is just so different. The plug points are totally different. But in Dubai, of course, I had a separate adapter for that. But here the plug points are totally different. I literally, it's like upside down. So I don't know how to fix that, and I just don't know how to tackle that. Anyhow, let me just get back to you guys with the final look. So this is the final look, guys. I hope you really liked it a lot. I enjoyed creating this video for all of you. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I shall see you all really soon.